I want to introduce the foundational espresso blend that we have created in partnership with Cafe Liv, called the Liv Spro. This particular blend is named after the eldest daughter, Olivia. She also got the honors of getting the cafe named after her too, so that's pretty awesome. This Liv Spro is composed of three main component parts or single origins of coffee. That includes a Peru washed, a Guatemala washed, and an Ethiopia washed. So to kind of start out, the Peru is an organically certified coffee, which is really awesome. Peru tends to be a leader in getting their farmers and farms approved to be organic with the certifications. Those certifications can be expensive, so it's very cool. It creates some nice clean acidity, a little bit of chocolate, some nice just overall clean effervescent flavors. Moving into our second component part, the Guatemala washed. This Guatemala washed, grown up in the higher mountainous areas of Wet Tenango. It's called the Guatemala Cheba, and it's named after the national tree of Guatemala. I call it Guatemala washed. The washed is implying the way that the coffee is produced. And what I mean by production is that when coffee is picked, it's picked as a cherry. It's technically a fruit. And the thing that we call a bean is technically a seed. And that seed is green. And the cherry actually, depending on how much of that fruit is removed during the drying process, it will have a big impact on the flavor of the coffee. So a washed coffee in this case is when a coffee has all of the fruit removed down to this defensive layer called the parchment that protects the green coffee seed, and it dries like that. So the Guatemala has these nice creamy, soft fruit, some chocolatey tones as well that creates this nice, balanced, awesome foundational coffee. The final one is the Ethiopia Sidamo, and that is washed as well. So again, it's dried with just the parchment remaining. And with this particular blend, we were creating an espresso blend that is universally palatable and easily accessible to everyone that also pairs well with milk. So this Liv Spro is amazing. It has some tasting notes of some vegetal acidity, a little peanut, a little bit of chocolate, Mexican chocolate, and all brought together, it creates this amazingly balanced espresso beverage. So definitely try it when you're in next.